Hi, I'm Carrie Cochran. My husband Chris and I grew up here and graduated from here, and we have our business here. We live here. We've raised our 4 kids here, and we're proud of that. Very proud of that. Um, Everybody has a story, and we have a story. Most people, whether or not yours is good or bad or sad or happy, most stories are a combination of all of those things, and ours is too. But the great thing about Cashin is that through those sad times, those hard times, we support one another. We show up for one another, and hopefully that'll always continue. And I truly believe it will. I truly believe that it will. And this is one of those times where our school needs our support. We need to support the fact that all of our athletic department, all of our athletic things need to be moved across the street, so that when we do need to build buildings for more classrooms, we'll have the room to do that. We need to support our track team. We need our track team to have a track. We've needed a track for a long time. We've been running track here since the 70s around town. It's time to give them a facility, and we can afford to right now. We've got access to some cheap money. Let's take advantage of it. Let's do the right thing. Let's vote yes on Tuesday, November 6th. It's an exciting time around Cashin right now. It's really exciting. You can feel it in the air. And I hope you're as excited to vote yes as I am on Tuesday, November 6th. Thanks so much.
Hi, my name is Sarah Brown, and my husband Sean and I moved to Cashin 5.5 years ago with our kids Seth, Sam, Max, and Hank. And it has truly been the best decision that we ever could have made for our family. We are so thrilled with the community that has surrounded not only us, but especially our kids. The teachers, administrators, and coaches have been all that we could have hoped for our kids. They have developed them academically, socially, athletically, and most importantly, they have just taught them to be men of character. And I am so proud to be a Cashin Wildcat. I will be voting yes tomorrow, November 6th, for our new school bond, and I hope that you will too. Please help me and the rest of this community help to keep Cashin achieving together. Thank you.
This bond is not about my kids or any special interest I have. It's about the community and carrying on what some of those older board members back in the late 60s and 70s had the forethought to build a classy, campus and continue to build upon that, and all the while give our kids the best resources that they could possibly have. Back when we started the Little League Association 15, 20 years ago, we told them kids, if you'll just give us 100% effort, we'll give you all the resources you need to be the best you can be, okay? And they bought into that, and we fortunately had good guys helping us and former players and so on, but they listened to us, and we treated everybody fairly, but we were out to win. We were going to make, not so much win the game, I don't mean that at all. We don't care about trophies, we don't care about ribbons. I mean, when we lost our house in Tornado 2011, when they blew all that tornado took all them trophies and stuff, I was so glad, because that stuff is meaningless. All we want them to do is to give us 100% effort and get better as they move on to the next step. And these kids have been given effort. You'd be hard pressed to talk to a senior, to talk to a kid that has been around and graduated several years ago that has not been up at that school since the 7th grade at 6 in the morning, 4 and 5 days a week. Now you think about that, and many of you parents know this. I mean, when you don't have a kid that can drive, and you have to get up at 5:15 and make sure, he's got his glass of protein drink, and you start to think, this is kind of hard on the kid, and it might not be right, but these kids respond, and they understand this is what it takes to be great. And when you drop them off when they're 12 years old at 6 in the morning, and they're there to do either conditioning or weights, or they're to practice band or work on their animals or cheer, or yes, even meet with a teacher to study for a test. I mean, that's that's something. And getting up at 6 in the morning is why these kids are great. It's why our community is great. So these kids are putting every effort they can into this, 100%. It's time for us, as community parents, members, is to give them every resource available to be the best that they can be in all that they do. So get up, vote yes.